All right, everyone. Good afternoon. Hi, I'm Chris Fondren once again, and we will be doing some joint mobility and other yoga movements that can easily be done in your right in front of your computer, right at your desk, while you're driving some of them, and anytime throughout the day that you feel like you need to loosen up, maybe just release some tension, etc. So I did put something in the chat asking if anyone had actually done any of these throughout the week. I asked you 2 weeks ago to just try and see if they work for you. I also have been encouraging you to do many of these before you even put your feet on the floor in the morning, when you're still lying down in your bed, getting your feet moving. And it looks like, oh, okay. Hi, Kristen. So getting your feet moving before you put your full weight of your body onto your feet, especially those of you that have any kind of issues with your feet, if you have plantar fasciitis or bone spurs, anything that's aggravating when you wake up, maybe your knees. So again, we're going to be moving through these today while seated in our chair. I highly recommend that you clear your desktop, your computer desktop, from any other work, and really try to be present for the next 45 minutes or so, really taking the time out for you. Okay, I feel like the more we do for ourselves, although it may seem selfish sometimes, the thing is that if we do things for ourselves, we'll have more energy, more confidence, and more ability to help others. So let's start the way we've been starting the last few weeks, is coming into a comfortable seated position. So putting your feet flat on the floor. If you need to, lower your chair, get your feet nice and flat. If you have some books, I happen to have a block here. If your legs are a little shorter, having them firmly feel the ground beneath you, help you feel grounded and in your body. Adjust yourself in your chair so that your spine is straight. Your hands can be resting on your thighs. If you aren't too tired or you're not feeling sad or depressed today, I invite you to close your eyes and keep your eyes closed throughout the practice as often as you like. Once you understand what we're doing, there's no need to necessarily have your eyes open and watch. They're very simple movements. That way you can really internalize and quiet the mind by really focusing on the movement. However, if you are feeling sad or a little depressed today, please keep your eyes open and just downturned on your nose tip or a spot in front of you. So again, adjusting your body for comfort, gently closing your eyes if that's appropriate for you today, and feeling the support beneath you, behind you, feeling your feet firmly against the floor or against that support. Feel your buttocks in the chair. Feel the back supported by the chair. Taking a gentle breath in, rise up through the spine, lifting through the crown of the head. Relax down through the shoulders and the arms, bringing your awareness to your hands, resting on your lap, on your thighs or in your lap. And allow your body to come into relative stillness. And within that stillness, begin to notice how you feel. So scan your body from your feet all the way up to the crown of the head, checking in with as many body parts as possible. So feeling through the toes, the feet, the ankles, moving upward through the shins and the calves. Maybe pausing at the knees if you have any pain there, taking a breath in and out, releasing any tension, any discomfort. As you move upward through the thighs and the hamstrings, the hips, the buttocks, feel the breath and feel through the abdomen, noting any movement there as you're breathing, feeling through the low back. As you take the awareness upward through the chest and shoulders. On an exhalation, relaxing down through the arms, all the way through the fingertips, feeling through each and every finger. And taking the awareness to the neck, noting any tension there. Again, relaxing the shoulders, releasing any tension. And then bring the awareness to your face, through the jaw. Noting if you're holding tension there around the eyes or the mouth. Being completely present in your body. And just taking this baseline assessment so that you can see if you feel any different, any more energetic, any calmer at the end of the practice. Now, keeping the awareness on the body, begin to notice any movement created by the gentle breath. Our breath flows in and out nearly 22,000 times a day, and most of us are not aware of but a fraction, maybe a few breaths if we are a little bit out of breath going up a flight of stairs, or maybe if we've gone out for a run. But for the most part, we totally do not pay attention to the breath, this life-giving force, but bring your awareness to it now. And if you haven't already, begin to deepen the breath. Breathing fully and deeply, and feeling the body expand and contract with each breath. With every inhalation, imagine you can bring in whatever you need today: energy, calmness, positivity. And with every exhalation, letting go of any lethargy, negativity. And please take 3 more deep, mindful breaths in this way with full awareness. And after that 3rd deep breath, release control of the breath, allowing your breath to go back to its natural rate and rhythm. And then shift the attention back into your body, feeling your whole body, feeling the support beneath, behind, and behind you. Be aware of the room around you and your position within it. And then open up your eyes. All right, so we've been starting every practice. We've been working with these simple joint mobility movements. And those of you that have been coming weekly or every other week when we meet are familiar now, I'm sure, with these simple movements. But I cannot emphasize how helpful they can be if you're actually doing them regularly. So let's go ahead and bring our awareness to our feet. So again, if you need to have some support, have your legs out in front comfortably, you can put something underneath, a couple books, folders. Bringing your awareness to your toes, go ahead and pull your toes back with an inhalation. So if your shoes are still on, take your shoes off. Sorry, I should have told you that. Exhale, squeeze your toes. Inhale, just the toes back. And then exhale, squeeze. Our magic number is going to be 8 today. So this is our 3rd one. Inhale back. Exhale, squeeze. So if I stop counting, you can keep counting in your head. This is 4. Inhaling, paying attention to the movement. Integrating the breath with the movement. As well as noting any energy, any tingling, any sensations generated from the movement. And I think we're on the 8th one here. And relax your feet. Taking the awareness now into the ankles, move into ankle bending. So taking a breath in and move the whole foot back. So feel the stretch now in the ankle. Exhale, point the toes. Inhale, whole foot back. Exhale, point. All the while sitting up nice and tall in your chair, working on your core. Exhale, point. Inhale, toes back. Or both feet back, sorry. Inhale, both feet back. Exhale, point. Let's go ahead and do 3 more. And relax your feet. Just close your eyes momentarily, noting any energy, noting how those movements feel, how they feel in your body, how they feel in your feet and your ankles right now. And then we're going to move into ankle rotation. So again, taking a breath in, pulling your toes back, and then making a circle, exhaling around. You can just have your feet off the ground as well. If that feels okay for you. You're just taking your feet going in the same direction 8 times. Focusing on the movement in the ankles. You can just breathe naturally. And then once you finish 8, go ahead and go the other way for 8. Once you finish 8 in the opposite direction, relax your feet down, feeling through the ankles. Again, noting how that feels. And as we move through today's practice, please, if there's anything that doesn't feel good, please do less initially. And then if it still doesn't feel good, please discontinue and maybe choose another movement or just follow your breath for that duration of time while we're finishing up. So we're going to move now to our knees. So the next 2 can be done again, just like the feet can be done lying in your bed. These 2 also can be done lying in your bed. And the first one is just simple knee bending. Well, starting with your right side, taking a breath in, lifting up the leg, taking the hands and clasping them below the kneecap or behind on the thigh, whatever feels good to you as you exhale and pull your thigh close to you. And then inhale, release. Thinking about lifting with the core muscles. So you're getting a bonus core exercise here. You're bending the knee, so that's getting a little work done too. And now you're massaging the colon. And then inhale. So exhale as you lift, clasping the hands either below the kneecap or behind on the thigh. Inhale, releasing the leg. 5 more like that. Again, staying present, being in your body, feeling the movement, noting the connection of the movement with your breath, exhaling as you're bringing the knee in, inhaling as you're lowering the leg, and then finally noting any sensations generated. Finishing up that 8th one, taking a moment to feel through the knee. You also got a nice stretch in the hip. You may feel a little massage of the abdomen. And then let's go to the second side. Again, adjusting so your spine is straight, taking a breath in, using your core, lifting that heavy leg up as you exhale, bringing your thigh close to your chest. Inhale, release. Exhale, thigh comes in. Inhale, release. 6 more. And as you're moving through these, also note any difference from one side to the other. For me, I can see that my left hip is much tighter than my right. And this is something to take note of so that you can maybe do a couple extra when you're practicing on your own to help loosen up so that you can be balanced and symmetrical. About 4 more. Exhale, thigh comes in. Inhale, leg is released to the floor. Again, now feeling through the left hip, the left knee, because we are working on the knees. Feeling through the thigh and even the low abdomen and the side of the waist. Now the next one is the knee rotation. So for this one, go ahead and grab your thigh. You can, depends on how comfortable you are. You can have your leg just resting if you do this with your hands. Trying to just keep the thigh as still as you can, relaxing your foot. And make a circle 8 times. Trying to just move the knee. Notice if you're getting the whole leg involved, trying to keep it stable and thinking about just the knee. Just breathing naturally. After completing 8 in one direction, go ahead and go the other. Relax the foot. And then after 8, bring the knee in. Realign the knee. Relax the leg down, feeling through the knee, feeling through the thigh and the hip. And then moving to the second side again, supporting your thigh, relaxing your foot, letting the rotation happen as much as you can in the knee. The knee bending and knee rotation, go ahead and move the other way for 8, are really good to do prior to getting out of bed because you're going to be warming up the knee, especially if you have creaky knees or any kind of knee injury. It'll help warm them up so they can support the weight of your body. And bring them in and down. Now feeling through the opposite knee. Feeling from the toes, the ankles, the knee, and even up through the hips and the abdomen. And we are going to continue with the abdomen. We have a few there we've been doing the last few weeks. For this next one, you may need to scoot to the end of your chair. Take your feet kind of out a little bit wider than your hips. Put your heels down. If you've got a lot of tension in your hamstrings and this isn't comfortable, then you can bend them. It's fine. We're going to be now in the middle here. So this next 2 are for the spine and the hips. And this one is also for the abdomen. So clasping your hands, imagining you have a big bowl of your favorite food in front of you and you're going to be stirring it up. So taking a breath in, rise up through the spine, and exhale, lean forward over that bowl. You've got your spoon in your hand. And then inhale, coming one way and leaning back as far as you can to keep your spine straight, your core engaged as you complete that circle. This is called churning the mill. Leaning back. Exhale, reach. You'll even feel it in the low back, the low abdomen, and depending on how you have your legs, you may also feel it in the hamstrings. And of course, the hips. Again, if your hamstrings are bothering you, go ahead and have your feet flat. Go ahead and do 3 more in this direction. Should feel good. Exhale as you come forward, inhale as you come back. And then the opposite way, taking a breath in, exhaling, come forward, Inhaling the opposite direction. Maybe trying it with the legs straight for a few rotations. And then bending the knees. Inhaling as you lean back. Exhaling, using your core to hold your spine straight. Do 3 more. Feeling through the abdomen, feeling through the hips, as well as the spine and the low back. And the next one is a twist. So the next one is dynamic spinal twist. So again, your legs can be straight, or if they need to be bent, that's okay. So straight with your heels or bent. So take the arms out to the side, taking a breath in. On an exhalation, turn one direction, taking your hand to your knee, shin, maybe ankle, and then you're going to look over the back arm and feel that twist. And take a breath or two here just to feel that nice twist. There's a nice straight line between your front arm and back arm. And then coming back to the center on an in-breath, and then exhale, knee, shin, ankle, wherever you can reach comfortably. And again, nice straight arm, looking straight back, taking a few breaths. And then we'll move with the breath. Taking a breath into the center. Again, if you need to bend your knees, you can. Exhale, twist. Inhale to the center. 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 4 more on each side. Always take a nice breath when your arms are out. Exhaling, twisting, feeling that twist in the spine and the low abdomen. Got about 2 more. Fully and deeply. 1 more on each side. And bring the arms down. Relaxing down through the shoulders, noticing that really opens up the chest. You might have felt it through the top of the back as well, the low back, then through the spine, that twist in the low abdomen. Dynamic spinal twist is one of my favorite. It's a great one to be done seated in a chair. All right, we're going to continue to move up. Now that we've created maybe a little tension here, we're going to do some shoulder rotations. So placing the hands on your shoulders, resting the fingertips here. Taking a breath in and out, let the shoulders drop down away from your ears. And then on an in-breath, bringing the elbows toward one another and up. And then as you exhale, see if you can squeeze your shoulder blades together, bringing your arms slightly, or your elbows slightly behind your body. Inhaling as the elbows come in front. Exhaling as you squeeze the shoulders, completing that circle. As you continue with 6 more, if making a big circle like this doesn't feel good, 1 or both of the arms, then go ahead and make a smaller one. This doesn't have to be big. If you're hearing a lot of crinkling or clicking and you don't like that and it doesn't feel good, try something smaller. Just making the circles as big as comfortable for you. Let's do maybe about 3 more in this direction. Inhaling as the elbows come forward. Exhaling as they come back. Relax down through the arms. Going through the arms, feeling through the neck. And then moving in the opposite direction. So placing the hands once again, sitting up. Maybe support, using, you can use the back of your chair if you need to, but if you want to work a little bit more on your core, scooting your bottom to the end of the chair, keeping the spine straight, placing the hands back up on the shoulders. Take a breath in and out. And this time go back as you take your breath in. Inhale, elbows come back and up. Exhale, the elbows come toward one another. Inhale, opening up the chest. Exhaling, bringing the elbows around. You can even take the head up and down to get a little bit of movement in the neck. Again, making the circles appropriate for how they feel in your body, making the size appropriate. Let's do about 3 more. Inhale as the elbows go up. Exhale as they come down. Relax down through the shoulders. And the next one is for the elbows. Okay. So again, you can scoot forward if you like or sit back, but bring your arms out in front of you. And as you do so, take your shoulders, actually turn your palms up and roll your shoulders down into their sockets. So notice if your arms are like this, but release your neck. So you're not creating any more tension here. Taking a breath in, stretch the arms out in front of you. Exhale, place the fingertips on your shoulders. Inhale, the arms extend. Exhale, they come in. Trying to keep the upper arm parallel with the floor. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 4 more. Your neck is still free. Relax the arms. Down for a moment. Notice any warmness, especially around the elbows. Any warmness generated in the biceps and the triceps. We're going to do the same movement now. The arms will be out to the side. So go ahead and bring them out to the side. Again, engaging the upper back. So notice if you're doing this, free your neck, palms to the ceiling, feet flat. Take a breath in. Exhale, hands to your shoulders. Inhale, straighten the arms. Exhale, hands to your shoulders. Inhale, straighten. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Go ahead and do the last 4 on your own. The arms down. Again, feeling through the whole of the arm, especially around the elbows. Noticing any tension. If you created some more tension around the neck, doing that, sometimes it's hard not to. I feel my arms get very heavy and I want to tense up. So notice that's the case for you and relax down through the shoulders. We're going to be bringing the arms up again. This time we're going to be working on our wrists and our fingertips. So again, bringing the arms out in front of you, engaging the upper back, releasing the neck, tucking your thumb in, both thumbs inside, taking a breath in and out. Now inhale, spread the fingers out. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, really spread those fingers out. Exhale, squeeze. 6 more. Bringing the awareness to what you're doing. This is simple movement. But be aware. Be aware of the movement. Be aware of the breath. Exhaling as you squeeze. Inhaling as the fingertips go out. And after 8, go ahead and give your arms a break for a moment, feeling through those fingertips. So these are great to do throughout the day, especially if you feel like you're getting some overuse in your fingers and your wrists. The next one is wrist bending. So go ahead and bring those arms out again, engaging the upper back, freeing the neck. Inhale, palms forward. Exhale, palms to you. Inhale, palms forward. Exhale, palms to you. Inhale. Exhale. 5 more. One more. Last one. And relax the arms down. Feeling through the fingertips, feeling through the wrists, noticing how that feels. And now we're going to move back up to the neck. And we're going to do a few of the neck movements. Please be careful on these, that if there's any pain, don't take the range of motion quite so far. So the first one is going to be looking over your shoulder. So taking a breath in, keeping your chin level, turn as far as you comfortably can in one direction till you feel that gentle stretch. Then inhale back to the center. Exhale, turn the other way. Inhale to the center. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So if you haven't closed your eyes yet in this session, this is a nice time to do it. Usually most people do it without even thinking about it. Four more on each side. Exhaling as you turn, keeping those shoulders relaxed. Notice if you're tensing up. Inhaling back to the center. Bringing the head back to the center, feeling through the neck. And then the next one, I want you to pretend that you have like a, I don't know, a crayon on your nose, a marker on your nose, and you're going to just start making a very small circle. And as it feels okay to you, start to increase the circumference of that circle. Paying extra attention to how it feels in the base of the neck as you bring your head down and up. Making the circle as large as it's comfortable for you. Not going too fast. You start to feel dizzy. Maybe make a smaller circle, move slowly. Next time your chin is down, go ahead and bring your head back to the center. And then take that circle in the opposite direction. Again, starting very small. And then slowly increasing the size. And the next time the chin is down, please bring the head back up again. Feeling through the neck, noticing how that feels in the neck. And just noticing after those joint mobility movements, how your body feels from the toes all the way up through the neck. And we're going to have just 2 more movements to go. We're going to do a simple side bend next. So again, you can scoot to the end of your chair. That feels okay. And this one, you're going to just take one arm up, inhaling, reaching over, feeling that nice big stretch along the side of the body. Your other arm can just hang on to your chair. Exhaling the arm down, inhaling up and over, feeling that nice big stretch along the side, trying to keep your arm in line with your ear. Exhale down. Inhale, stretch up and over. Exhale down. Inhale up and over. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Let's do one last one. After this, for just 5 of these. So one more on each side. Inhale up, nice big stretch. Exhale down. Inhale up, last side. Exhale down. Feel through the sides of the waist. And for our last one today, we're going to do a simple flow from a seated flow. It's going to be 3 poses, a forward bend and a simple backward bend with the prayer position in between. So it's just going to look like this. Okay. So I'll do it from the side as well so that you can see. So go ahead and bring your hands into your prayer position at your heart. Taking a breath in and out. Now inhale, stretch the arms up alongside your ears, reach up through the fingertips. Hold the breath a little bit and see if you can get a little bit of a back bend. Not your head, just your back. And then take your hands on your hips as you exhale, coming forward with a flat back. Inhale, coming up with the flat back, stretching those arms up again. You can look up, lean back, and exhale into prayer. Inhale the arms up. Hold the breath if you can. Just get a little bit of a back bend. Exhale, place your hands on your hips as you fold forward, looking straight down at the ground. Inhale, come up, stretch the arms up. Reach through the fingertips, lean back, feel that back bend. And then exhale into prayer. So there's 3 poses in and 3 poses out. Inhale up. We'll do 2 more like this. Hold the breath, lean back. Come up, exhale forward, flat back. Inhale with the back straight, reach the arms up. Hold the breath, lean back. And exhale into prayer. Last one. Inhale up. Hold the breath, lean back. Come up. Exhale forward. Inhale. Stretch the arms up. Hold the breath, lean back. Come up and exhale into prayer. Just closing the eyes for a moment with the hands at the heart. Taking a few breaths there. Noticing the heartbeat, even moving. Sitting in your chair, you can probably feel a little bit of increase in your heart rate. And then placing your hands on your thigh and just adjusting for a moment. We're going to do a very short breath meditation, just about 3 minutes. So adjusting for comfort, making sure that your spine is straight. Hands are placed on your thighs. Your head is to the center. The eyes are gently closed. If that's appropriate for you. Otherwise, keep them open and down, turn to your nose tip or to a spot in front of you. And just once again, begin by being present within your body. So noticing how your body feels. Any changes from the beginning of the practice until now. Noting any energetic changes. And also noticing any quieting of the mind. Sometimes I think it's counterintuitive. We think that the more thinking we do, the more problems we can solve, and that's not true. When we can be present in our bodies and give our mind a break, like we've been doing hopefully the last 45 minutes, then there's some space. You know, you've given your mind something to do. When you're done doing that thing, there's now the space created. And when there's space, that's where the answers flow. So just notice if there's any quieting of your mind from being connected to those simple movements, as well as your breath over the last 45 or so minutes. And then bringing the awareness to the breath, specifically in the nostrils. So begin to follow the natural flow of the breath in the nose. Feeling the sensation, cool on the in-breath, maybe slightly warmer on the out-breath. Or visualizing the path of the breath, moving in an inverted V as it enters the nostrils on the in-breath and comes to the eyebrow center, and then back out again from the eyebrow center to out each nostril. Inhale through the nostrils. The breath moves from the nose, nostrils to the eyebrow center, and then back out again. Let's take 5 mindful breaths in this way. Feeling the breath, visualizing the breath, counting 5 breaths. After the 5th breath, keep the eyes closed just for a moment. Feeling your whole body, feeling the floor and the chair beneath you, being aware of the room around you, and then hopefully taking some of what you've learned today or some of the feelings that you felt today, the calmness, the peace with you as you move through the rest of your day and week. And then gently open your eyes when you're ready. And I wish all of you a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope to see you again